Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Phillips Fam Baby Journey. I am Requill, and I want you to go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can join the family, because I need some new cousins, aunties, uncles, and all of that. Today's video, we are going to be discussing 5 things I did not know about babies. As a first-time mom, there's a lot that I did not know. It's a lot I still don't know, but I'm hoping that this video will help inform you so that if you are expecting, or if you're a first-time mom or dad, because hey, I know y'all watching me too, this can help you guys out. The first thing I did not know is that infants cannot breathe through their mouths until they're about 3 to 4 months old. Now, this is very important to know because obviously you don't want your child to suffocate. You would think because you're an adult and you breathe through your mouth, why can't a baby? So if there's something that possibly, if there's congested, like, hey, they'll just open their mouth and breathe out of that. No, if your baby is congested, you definitely want to use some saline drops to help clear that up. Use a bulb to soak out any snot that may be in there, blocking those passageways. It is very important that you keep that baby's nose clear. All right. The second thing we're going to talk about is the Moro reflex. You said what? Moro reflex. So everybody talks about, hey, you better learn how to swallow the baby. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking that you're just swallowing the baby to bring them comfort so that they're feeling all tight. Maybe, bring back the feeling of being in the womb. But no, the Moro reflex is basically what scares your baby while they're sleeping. So your baby will be asleep, then all of a sudden it'll be they cannot control their nervous system yet, so they involuntarily move their arms when they are startled, or if they think they're off balance or something like that. So your baby will be peacefully sleeping, and then all of a sudden a look of terror will come over their face and their arms will fly up. So you're actually swaddling your baby to keep those arms down, because if they're sleeping and they're able to do all that, they're more than likely going to wake up. So if you want longer nights of sleep, swaddle those arms so that they cannot raise up. I am getting my baby sleeps probably from around 11 to 7 every day. I'm waking up once to feed in the middle of the night. And one of the reasons I'm able to accomplish that is because I swaddle her and she does not wake herself from being scared by that Moro reflex. The third thing that I did not know is that babies can lose hair within the first 6 months of being born. Now, I know that this luscious hair that I got from being pregnant is gonna thin out here in a couple months, and I'm so sad about it because of the hormones that I had when I was pregnant. I no longer have. Those same hormones can cause babies to lose hair as well. So I'm gonna be honest with you. My baby lost a little bit of hair, and I was kind of like, oh my gosh. Now, I've seen babies lose hair before, but it's typically in the back of their head from laying on mattresses while they're sleeping, rubbing their heads and things like that. My baby sleep on the satin pillowcase because we don't want no bald head baby. So when I saw that my baby started losing her hair and was going to be looking like George Jefferson, I kind of panicked a little bit, like, oh my God, what's going on? We need to go to the doctor. She can't be a month old with no edges. How you a month old with no edges? How is life stressing you out that bad? But I did some research and found out that it was totally normal for babies to lose their hair, and it's going to grow back. All right. The fourth thing I didn't know. So I think most people know that babies have a soft spot in their head. That soft spot is typically around right here, and it kind of forms a little T. That soft spot is there so that the brain can continue to grow as well as the head. Now, what I did not know is that it will pulsate, and I'm not sure if this happens on all babies or not, but on my baby, if you look at her soft spot, it literally pulsates to the rhythm of her heartbeat. So when I initially seen it moving, I'm like, what in the world? Why is the top of my baby's head pulsating? And once again, I'm about to call the doctor, but I Googled and saw that that also is totally normal. Weird, but normal. And so then that brings us to the fifth thing that I didn't know. Babies actually have more bones than adults do. Babies are born with about 300 bones, but by the time they reach adulthood, there'll be 200 bones in their body. That's because they have multiple bones that need to fuse together, like the one in their head. The skull bone is broken into about 3 bones, but it will fuse into 1. But there's other bones in the body that also need to fuse together as well, so that they can continue to grow in the meantime. I am hoping that this video was insightful, and if you have anything going on with your baby that you thought was kind of weird, I'm letting you know that you are not the only one, and if you didn't know it, neither did I. But make sure, once again, you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys back next week. I'm out.